Hi, I'm Justin with Sublime Woodworks, and today I'm going to show you how to design a one-of-a-kind 12-foot long picnic table. Yeah, so basically the customer sent me multiple pictures, said she liked the base of this table, the top of this table, the color of this other table, and things like that. And so I kind of collaborated and put it all together, drew up a rough sketch on a piece of paper to get my design, and she already had the height that she wanted. So that part made it easy, and the length and the width. So it was just a matter of coming up with the actual design and bringing it to life with wood. This is absolutely different than my normal projects. Yeah, most of the time I'm using mosaic software and I'm designing cabinets, built-ins, entertainment centers, dog kennels, and all that stuff. Unfortunately, this project I couldn't build in my software, so it was very challenging. I have the rough cedar pieces down in the other shop, and I'll be bringing those up and running through the jointer and all that stuff, because they're really rough like this. So we want to get them smooth so that we can stain and clear and make it look pretty and not get splinters and stuff. So we used rough cut cedar on it, so everything needed to be jointed, planed, and brought down smooth and stuff like that, so that I could do a glue up, get 3 boards together to make them the thickness that I wanted to. So the reason why I went with cedar is because this is going to be an outdoor picnic table, and cedar is really good as far as rot resistance and also not attracting bugs. So these ones I actually bought rough cut cedar. It was 14 foot long to be able to get me down to the 12 foot that I was going to need. So you can see where we're smooth, where we still got some more work to do, and it didn't even touch this area. So we'll run it back through to get nice and smooth and we know it's flat. So the jointer does 2 things. So you can kind of see right here where it's, if I push down, we're high on that side and low on that side. So it's gonna get the face, is what we call up here. And so it'll come across here, and this side is the outfeed and it's higher than the infeed. So it'll hit these blades, trim it down and come out flush over here. And then you take the board, once you have that whole thing clean, and you'll do your clean side up against the fence here, and you'll get this edge. So you have jointed face, jointed edge. And then you can reference those to the other machines to get you S4S. So down there we were at 41. Up here we're 42 millimeter. And here we're 40. So you can see the inconsistencies from this side to that side. So now we'll run it through that machine and get it perfect. So I did the glue ups, and what that was is I was basically putting 3 boards together and making them as one, using all the clamps, tight bond 3 glue because it's good for outdoor as well as indoor, and it holds up really good. So did that with all of my X braces and all of the bases. Yeah, so just pulled all these out of the clamps. I want to get the excess glue off of here. That way I can cut these and then start the joinery on making the legs. Yeah, we're getting some tear out. This is very soft wood. This is cedar. It is for an outdoor picnic table, so this will help be rot resistant and also not attract as much bugs and stuff like that. So it'll have a nice patina when it's out in the weather for a while too, and it'll kind of help seal itself. We're just a little uneven right here, and obviously where the glue is taking it out. So we'll send it across the jointer and get that back coupling. So basically what I'm building here is going to be the base first. So I'm doing it 3 boards wide. So we have 3 different boards that I glued together and we jointed. So what I want to do is build the base first. This particular table is 12 foot long, 50 inches wide. So it is a big, heavy table. So I wanted to build a nice sturdy base for the bottom of it. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'll be working on the top probably, and building those out of wider planks of the same cedar. Basically, I'm creating a tenon and a mortise into what's going to be the underside of the picnic table. So I need to create this in the middle of this. So I did some testing to make sure I'm got my jig where I need it. So I have it set up where I have my stops on here, so I can go back and forth into this jig, and then this stop does not go far enough, so I had to put a block of wood in here which will act like a stop, because I only want to cut one of these at a time, and it'll allow me to go through that whole mortise. And we're ready to fire up and see what we make. So because this is going to be a deep mortise, I have my turret, is what they call it on the Festool one here. So it has 3 different areas. So I have my depth stop. So I'll go down and I'll hit that first one. And then I can turn this. I can hit my second one to go deep again. And then my third one will be my final depth. And that will go all the way down and get us the final depth that we need for the tenon over there. So kind of nice on these guys. You can set that up real quick. It makes it quick and easy. Fit is. I did sand the corners just a little bit to be able to match that. And let's see how we go in. Perfect. All right, so this little piece here is going to go on the top of the base that I've got half of it over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this go in, slide in nice and tight. It'll be lined up, and then this is actually going to act as it is a tenon, going to go into the mortise that we're going to do over there, and basically be like a big domino. So it'll help align everything and then give it a lot of glue surface inside here and on these flat areas as well. So let's go make a mortise and make a hole to fit that in. Starting to look like something. So we're just going to put these on top, and that way we can kind of figure out what design we like to be in the middle and what green pattern we want to go with. So it's just a dry fit for now. That way we can chop off the ends of anything and see what we come up with here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the pattern that I want, mark them A, B, and C, and so on, and then I'll find the best parts of the board, cut them off, and then I'm going to take what's called a breadboard. So I'll have the big long planks coming this way, and the breadboard will be coming across this way to be able to cap the ends of the tables. Once I have the breadboard put together and everything, I'll be able to this will be basically one big panel with the gapping in it. I'm going to put it on its lid, and I'm going to take the base, I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to trace it out, and I'm going to make a groove for that table to register in all of those. So no screws, no nothing, you won't see any hardware, and it's going to be super sturdy. So I think my client's gonna love this table. She specifically wanted a 12-foot long table. They got a huge family and stuff, and she wanted something that's gonna be very secure and not wobbly. So that's why I added an extra base in the middle of this table. Typically picnic tables only have 2. I wanted to put 3. So I think they'll love it for their family gatherings that they have almost every weekend.